everybody, it's Jason Shadrick with PremierGuitar.com, and we're at the Fender booth for Summer NAMM. We're here with Alan, and what he was playing there was the Deluxe Strat in your new Deluxe line we're going to talk about. So tell us a little bit about what you were playing on here.
This is the Deluxe Strat. It used to be called the Deluxe Player Strat. We've had the Deluxe series in our line for a long time. What we did when we revamped it for this NAMM show is we kind of created it into more of a cohesive series. Before it was kind of a collection of cool models that were almost seemingly unrelated. Now all the guitars and basses have shared features. Okay. So this used to be the Deluxe Player Strat, now it's the Deluxe Strat. It's now chrome hardware, still has a beautiful ash body, still has this cool switch that puts the bridge pickup in positions 4 and 5 on the Strat. But now all the new Deluxe Strats feature 12-inch radius, 6105 frets, locking tuners with vintage buttons, which is kind of cool, and vintage noiseless pickups. This is the first version of noiseless that we ever did, and we still think they sound great. So we put vintage noiseless pickups in all the Deluxe. Also, we borrowed the little contoured heel that we used to use on our American Deluxe.
Yeah.
And that just helps when you mate your palm to the corner there. Pearl dots. So it's just a bunch of features that are more player-centric, okay? So we have still the Deluxe Roadhouse Strat, the Deluxe Nashville Telly, this is the Deluxe Strat, this is the Deluxe Telly Thin Line, and the Deluxe Lone Star Strat. So they were already existing in the line, but now, in addition to the cool features they had, they've all got 12-inch radius, locking tuners, 6105 frets, and vintage noiseless pickups.
Excellent. Can we hear a little more, maybe some other pickup positions?
Sure, let me do some quacky stuff. That was kind of the in-between position. Also for the basses, same exact concept. We took all the Deluxe basses and we put a bunch of shared features on them. 12-inch radius now. They all have a new 18-volt preamp that has an active passive switch on each bass. So you get an array of tones, passive and active. We upgraded the bridges so they all have high-mass bridges now. So upgraded in every way. Same great basses, but with better features, more player-centric, more flexible. Also, for the 4-string jazz, we're adding a little bit more expensive part number that has that ash body and blocks and binding, and that's one of the most popular configurations of jazz bass that we sell, so we decided to add that in. And then, of course, the dimension bass behind you. Still the great same dimension bass with double humbucker dimension pickups. We just added a 12-inch radius, and the 18-volt preamp that matches the pickup still remains. So a whole host of new features for the Deluxe series, so now they kind of all share the same great upgrades. And
what will be kind of like the general price range for this series, and when will they be available?
This is going to be launching next month, and it's got basically $799 for the guitars. The P bass is $799, and then the jazz basses range from $849 up to $1099.
So very affordable.
Yeah, definitely. That's the deal with these, is you get such great features, like better frets, or well, bigger frets, flatter radius, upgraded pickups, all for well under $1,000.
All right, Alan, so tell us a little bit about, we have the Mustang 90 here. Yeah, the Para P90, so tell us about this one.
Well, we kind of discontinued a lot of the Mustang models that we had for a while, and we know that a lot of artists have been favoring these models, and tons of people were calling us saying, hey, when are you going to do Mustangs again? We were already working on it, and now we're happy to release them. What we've got here is Duosonics and Mustangs. This is the Mustang version with our MP90 soap bar pickups. It's basically a modern take on a Mustang, not like a vintage reissue. So it's got 9.5-inch radius and medium jumbo frets, got rid of the slider switches in favor of a simple toggle, and then our MP90 pickups, hardtail bridge, so you don't have to worry about tuning stability, and simple controls, master volume and tone. And then it's got obviously the larger headstock and the Mustang logo and standard tuners. But I'll just play a little here. The P90s are like a really nice blend of like single coil and humbucker. It's kind of in between, not a blend, but kind of sits in between those two. These pickups are all Alnico on all these models, Alnico 5, so they're still nice and warm and sparkly, and they're really fun to play. Short scale on all these models, so the Duosonics and the Mustangs are 24-inch scale. The Mustang PJ bass is a 30-inch scale. It's really fun to play because it's a little easier to navigate around the fretboard, a little smaller body size. So if you're smaller or you don't have giant Jimi Hendrix hands, you're going to find that it's a little easier to play. The strings are a little slinkier, easier to bend a note. Which is really fun. And we chose all these really bold colors. We don't even have a sunburst, but we're offering all these cool colors like Capri Orange, this brand new olive, Torino Red, really bright colors that hope to appeal to the people that are wanting the Mustangs. And Duosonics are probably the ones before Mustangs. All of them have hardtail bridges. This is a double single coil Duosonic. We have a humbucker version with a coil split. You pull the tone knob, you can split the humbucker, which is really cool. Chrome switch tip, and again, all 9.5-inch radius with medium jumbo frets, and again, big bold colors. And these are kind of the entry-level price point, like $499.99 in the store. So these are going to be available to all.
Excellent. All right, Alan, thank you so much for showing us around.
Thank you very much.
This is Jason Shadrick with PremierGuitar.com.